Welcome, class of 2022.
Today we're going to review graduation requirements for class of 2021, transcripts,
and review junior options.
So let's begin with graduation requirements for 2021 and beyond. This includes the following: complete ICAP, coursework, and competency.
Let's begin with coursework.
4 years of English, 4 years of math, 3 years of science, which include 2 labs, One of the major changes is that U.S. history is no longer a graduation requirement, only civics. In addition, you need 1 year of PE and 1 year of CTE courses. Also, a completion of 240 credits. We'll have various questions which can be located in their student portal under ICAP. Lessons consist of academic planning, academic progress, career goals, career exploration, So far, we reviewed ICAP and coursework. The next one will be competency. Competency consists of demonstrating college readiness in math and English. Now, how does one demonstrate college readiness in math and English? Well, DPS provided a menu of options. So the student has completed the math competency, but not the English. The student can fulfill the English competency by either retaking the AccuPlacer The student selected the DPS capstone for English. The student will have several attempts to correct the essay that was written for the DPS capstone for the English competency. The DPS capstone through Elluminate can also be used for math. The student has to complete an entire year with the same company in order to receive the pass for demonstrating college readiness in math and English. Also, the student will receive college credit. These are your new graduation requirements for DPS. So please, take a minute to review the slide. If you have any questions, please reach out to the school counselor. In addition to the DPS requirements, there is an additional graduation requirement for early colleges. This consists of completing one of the following requirements by the end of your senior year: an associate's degree, 60 college credits, score a 3 on an AP Computer Science A exam, or Computer Science Principles, or an industry certificate. Please treat this as a menu option as we did for competency. This is a menu option, which means as you can see, there are various industry certificates that you can complete in order to meet this early college requirement. All of us are going to complete the social media certification, which will be conducted during advisory time. Upon completion, please turn in your certificate to your school counselor. This concludes the DSISD graduation requirements for the year 2021 and beyond. Alright, so let's go and review junior year options. Before that, let's talk about transcripts. At the beginning of the year, please review your transcripts. Check for any errors, any issues that you may see. Please contact Mr. Nungary if you need anything in regards to updating your transcripts. Before we get started into reviewing
The options for a junior year schedule.
I want to bring up internship, apprenticeship, CEC, and work experience. Most important thing that we are changing is that if you do work, you will only be excused after fourth block. So if for some reason you leave before fourth block, you will not be excused. So let's go ahead and look at the college offerings at DSISD for next year. It will consist of English 121 and 122. Again, you need an AccuPlacer for this course. Lit 115 and 205. You would have need to have completed English 121 and 122 in order to attend Lit 115. For social studies, Intro to Sociology and Psychology are Western classes, which means they will not require an AccuPlacer score. Again, some of you have taken psychology prior. That was not a college class. This will be a college class. There's a possibility that we will have a geology class as well. This will require English AccuPlacer scores. Also, if you do decide to go with geology, know that you are expected to attend the lab classes, which will happen after fourth period. Other offerings will be math. Math 120, 121. Again, this will require an AccuPlacer score. Also, we will offer Math 098, which is elementary algebra. This will be a class that does not require an AccuPlacer score. If you do pass this class, you'll be eligible to take Math 120 or Math 121. Lastly, we have American 126, American 127, which is the first one is history before 1865, and then the second semester is life after 1865. And that will be taught by Ms. Bishop. Again, this does not require an AccuPlacer score, and nor does mass communications. Again, these courses do not require an AccuPlacer score.
Here's a list of DSISD courses that will be offered next year.
Here is a list of online classes you can take.
You can only take one online course if you choose. It is not required.
Please note, if you do choose an AP course, know that there will be no additional support added other than the content that is given through the online course. These classes will be taken in a study hall, which will be in a classroom setting. Study hall will no longer be in the library.
Here is a list of additional online courses that you can select. And these are CTE courses, so if you do 1 year of these CTE courses, you'll have more opportunity to take different internship opportunities. For example, if you take 2 classes of agriculture within an academic year, you'll be eligible to take an agriculture internship the following year. At the end of the video, you'll be receiving a link for a survey to fill out. You will choose a list of classes that you prefer. This does not mean that you will be taking the class, but it does notify the counselor that you do want this class. We will try to put you in the class that you do choose. Here is a list of CEC options for this coming year. If you did not register for CEC or you do not remember, please follow the link in the survey to sign up for CEC for part-time for next year's fall semester in the afternoon. Okay, here are the rules and guidelines for a CEC. Within 2 weeks, you have a decision to either keep CEC or drop CEC. If you drop CEC, you will be enrolled into different classes. If you decide to keep CEC after 2 weeks, the expectation is for you to stay there the entire semester. If you choose that you no longer want to attend CEC after 2 weeks, we are not able to change your schedule. If you decide to skip CEC, you will still receive 3 Fs on your official transcript, which will impact your overall GPA. You will not be enrolled in other courses. You're expected to go home after lunch, and you may be off track to graduate due to the amount of credits you're going to lose for not attending CEC. After 3 absences from CEC, there will be a parent meeting to review these consequences. For those of you who chose internship and apprenticeship, again, you have 2 weeks to decide whether you will stay with the program or to drop the program. After 2 weeks, you're expected to stay in the program. If you decide to quit midway through apprenticeship or internship, the following will happen. You will be placed in a service learning opportunity to complete 180 hours instead of 100 hours that is expected of you to be completed by the internship program. The 180 hours does not count towards graduation, capstone, nor does it count towards the 3 college credits offered by CSU Global, nor will you receive an industry certificate, which is part of your new graduation requirement. All students who decide to go this route will continue to check in with Ms. Bobrick for completion of hours for service learning. If you decide to not complete these 180 hours, you will receive an F on your official high school transcript for internship and or apprenticeship. Again, after 2 weeks, you are committed to completing your internship and or apprenticeship. If you choose to leave, you are expected to complete 180 hours. You will not receive other courses, but rather have the expectation of completing these 180 hours for service learning. Okay, work experience. Again, you can only have the last hour off after 4th period. You have to provide a valid work schedule in order for you to be excused for the hour. If you would like to receive elective credit for your work experience, you have to complete 100 hours. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mr. Nungri. Alright, so that about wraps it up. Go ahead and go to the tiny.cc/choice2020 to fill out your choice survey in terms of what classes you would like. Please take a moment to read these reminders for dropping a class. Let me know if you have any questions.